Okay. Welcome back. Fields of Fire. 40k. This table sort of looks like how I feel about all this. It just looks like a fucking mess, man. Just we've been ravaged. Partly due to my own ineptitude, partly due to me getting rules incorrect. That's great. It's always good when you get rules incorrect, not in your favor. And also partly because it's just a very tough mission and you just got to deal with it. Oh, yeah. Here's the new mine token. Hey, it looks pretty good then. Yeah, not bad. Right. We were starting a fresh turn. We're on turn 5 of 10. Bit of a shit show, but still winnable. Still potentially winnable. So let's draw for our event. Oh, it's an event. You better believe it. 10 out of 10 events on turn 5. That is mortar platoon displacing. The battalion heavy mortar platoon is unavailable this turn. I don't think we have to worry about that. Okay, the COHQ gets activated. He's still alive, that bastard. He is here, pinned but undercover. So he just gets +1. No, he's under a VOF, an automatic VOF. So he has -2 from that. Ouch. So he has a total of -1 on the draw, so he gets 2. Okay. Well, I would say he probably wants to extricate himself from this situation. Yeah. The litter team will retreat after this. You could head into the deep bunker. A pinned unit is allowed to move to an adjacent car, but only if it's a staging area or friendly occupied with no VOF on it. So yes, he could go into the deep bunker. What would he do there? I'm not quite sure, but it's a fairly safe position. Alternatively, he could go here and activate first platoon. Not that first platoon really needs that much extra activation, though. I mean, it does beg the question of what the fuck is the COHQ even gonna do going forward? I don't know. Frankly, I'm not really sure. So I think probably we're better off. Why am I under automatic fire exactly? This is an AS, which means that it's short range, small arms at long range. Or close. It's only automatic point blank. That was my understanding of it. Still, regardless. We can move under this basic cover and then send the assault team somewhere, including I could send him into the trench here and he could start firing on this asshole. The only problem there is he can't infiltrate. So he'd be exposed. But, you know, the trench would nullify that. I mean, it's not bad. It would also free up these guys a little bit. Yeah, okay. Then I'm going to try to infiltrate. Well, wait a minute. I don't think I can infiltrate if I'm pinned. I can only move. Would it be better to infiltrate? No, to be perfectly honest, I don't think it's a big deal if he's exposed. The litter team, but the litter team will leave, so they will start shooting at him. Can he move? He can move to a different cover. Okay. Well, then that's probably fine. He will... He'll just move... Well, wait a minute. Can a pin unit move? Oh, he can. Yeah, okay. Well, then I don't really care. Pin, he'll take the +1. So he'll move here first. He becomes exposed. Then that was 1. Then for 2... But wait a minute. When he's pinned, he does not have audio or verbal visual communication or visual verbal communication. So no, you're right. He would have had to try to rally himself. Okay, let me do that first. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so his first action was to rally. His second action would be to infiltrate onto this card. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not exhorting. So that was 2 actions. His third action is going to be to send the assault team into the trench. And again, no infiltrate because we're not... there's no VOF here or here. So he's exposed. And then my fourth action will be to move into the deep bunker. Okay. Next, the first... no, the first sergeant's still alive. Yeah, the XO's dead. Well, he's not dead, but you know. All right, I can call in the Artie Vox, but I also can't really call in the Artie Vox. So yeah, I think my plan was just say fuck it and move the Artie Vox here and hope for the best. He hasn't called in jack shit anyways, so just let it happen. First platoon activates himself. He gets +2, right? Yeah, +2, so he gets 4. That puts him at 8. Tempting. Various tempting options. I'm sending the autocannon somewhere. Here I could attempt to infiltrate. Autocannons can infiltrate. It's just mortars and heavy weapons. The tripod mounted, they can't. The autocannon can, and it's a veteran. That's probably the smartest thing. So, alright, we're going to attempt to infiltrate into the trench. You get 3 draws. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Very nice. So he's there, which means this now. Opens fire. An automatic VOF. It's not great. I mean, it's a +3. They got +4. You know, it's just like... It's probably not going to be much. But if I can pin something, I'd be pretty happy. Granted, they also have this leader here, and that's pretty bad. We'll see. I got maybe something I can do. So that was 1. 2. This goes away, by the way. So let me reconfigure this. This is here now, and this would be here now. I'm going to attempt to infiltrate here. It is under a VOF. So that was 1. 1. Oh, got it. Nice. Okay. Then I think I'm sending the missile team into this cover. They're going to attempt to infiltrate. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Okay. Our luck's turning around. Let's see. I sent him, moved, sent him. Okay. Now I could send the 2-1 under this trench as well. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Problem with that is he doesn't really help. I mean, he doesn't really help. This shouldn't be here. I could send this guy onto this card though. But then I'd be getting hit by a heavy under some pretty basic cover. I could detach an assault team off of this. And then I'd have an assault team and a fire team. I mean, yeah, this is a veteran unit, and that would be a line and a green unit, which is not ideal. 2-1 has the fucking rifle grenade, which I wouldn't mind using. But we have no line of sight on this card, so it's not a good position to be in. Ultimately, maybe I hold. This is going to go away now. Or, no. Wait a minute. Was this the second one? Oh, God. It was so long ago now. I forgot. I don't remember the board state. This was new, right? This was brand new. He launched. This was the first one. I believe so. Right. That's kind of a problem because that means that he, of course, is going to attempt to launch another mortar on this card. We do have line of sight on this guy. No, we don't because of this bullshit. So no, I don't have line of sight. Eventually, I'll have line of sight. I think we hold. We got good cover. We're not exposed here. I think we're just going to hold. Second platoon activates themselves. Gets, that was 3 plus 1 plus 2, 5. So I'm also at 8, I think. Well, we have... Wait a minute. Did you guys... You wouldn't have just got pinned. Shouldn't you have pinned recovered? Yeah, I think I talked about that, how they were going to pin recover for free. Okay, so I can rally these two back into an assault team. And then I can... But honestly, I don't know if that matters for reconstitution. It doesn't matter because yeah, it doesn't matter. They don't have to be assault teams because this stuff, the ranking of a squad, never changes during a mission. So I can just try to reconstitute them back into a 2-step 1-2, and then I can have 1-2 here, which is better. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to attempt to reconstitute. This is a draw, even under no VOF. It's 2 cards, and we're looking for rally, but it's... No, he's a veteran, so it's 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Okay, excellent. So we get rid of 2 fire teams, and we get back 1, 2. We could also get back... No, I don't... You can't get... No, you can't get back a weapons team. It has to be a squad. But we get back 1, 2. Not really a big improvement, although 1-2 can do a lot of things and has the rifle grenade. Technically, I think the rifle grenade should have dropped wherever he went down, but I ain't tracking all that shit, so, you know, just, it is what it is. If I remember that I even have an asset, that's a big win for me, so cut me some slack. To be honest, I'm not sure where to send him. There's no VOF here. Wherever he goes, he's going to be exposed. The safer move might be to squad move into the deep bunker. It's not bad. Moving on to this card, I can join up with 2-2. Can I shift fire off of a card that I'm on? Can I shift fire? I thought shift fire was purely for moving a PDF, but there isn't a PDF. Move the VOF PDF in any desired direction, engaging any other eligible card, including an unoccupied card. It doesn't sound like... It doesn't sound like I can shift fire off of... Like, if someone's on the card with me, that's who I'm shooting. I might have to Google this one. I have no idea. I would guess no. I would guess they're always kind of forced to engage with enemies on their card. This is a paralyzed unit, though, which means we can capture this. The only problem is this -3 VOF is really nasty. Anybody I move on to that card is going to be somewhat fucked. Because all it is basic cover. So you're looking at, if you manage to not be exposed, you're looking at a +0 overall. That's pretty rough. I don't think it's smart. So what, I'm just gonna hold here, and that was my whole turn, was just reconstitute? I really don't want to risk another fucking HQ. Even though it's like they're not doing that much, it just seems dumb. But there isn't much benefit for me to throw 1-2 into the mix. Well, we squad move to basic cover. I rally 2-2. And then I send him onto this card. Ideally infiltrating. Still a risk, but it's not any bigger of a risk than he's currently under. Not, well, a little bit. Okay, a little bit. But god damn it, we gotta do something. I could also peel off an assault team from him first. Alright, this is pricey, but we're gonna squad infiltrate under this basic cover. So my HQ first, and this is gonna cost me 2 more. So I've spent 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck it. Don't worry about it. All right. Then the squad. 1, 2, 3. Except he didn't get a 3. No. He has to draw for himself individually, and he's a line unit. So no, he wouldn't have infiltrated. Pretend I didn't draw that. Theoretically, it doesn't matter, though. Okay, then so I've spent 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta rally this guy. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Very nice. That was 4. 5. I'm gonna peel off an assault team. And then 6. I'm sending the assault team infiltrate into here. 2 draws. 1, 2. No. Okay. Then he's exposed. He's probably quite fucked, but he bought us a moment, and that's a gift. This PDF is gone. This VOF is here, and we have a automatic fire VOF here. And this is now small arms. Okay, that's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Done. General initiative. 3, I like that. Okay, various options here, and I think most of it's going to be grenade related. Oh yes, there's a PDF here, which means there's crossfire here. And the missile team is going to spend an ammo to launch a grenade attack here. But I have to pick a specific... I have to pick a specific target, right? And it's not... I have to pick like a specific cover marker or unit. It's target a single unit out of cover or a stack of units under a cover marker. So we're going to target the light building, of course. 1, 2, 3. We got 1. That's good enough. More is better, but I'll take it. All right, that might put a bee in their bonnet. Yeah, okay. So it'll be a +0. That's a decent chance of a pin. Okay, that was 1. 2, I could concentrate fire from the autocannon onto the crack missile team. That's not bad. I don't think I need to worry about this too much. He's at +0. That's mostly what we're looking for anyways. I think we probably want to get a grenade attack here. He's only got 2 draws. I don't love it, but imagine the world where I get that. I could also call in an artillery strike here. The assault team be damned. I mean, he's already got -3 anyways. And if we get a battalion fire mission, I could drop white phosphorus on the mortar team. The mortar spotter. Ooh, yes. I think we will attempt that. So that's, for this one, 3 draw. 1, 2. Ho, 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 we got it. Battalion fire mission, baby. And we are going for that white phosphorus. -4 white phosphorus on 3 cards. I think Christmas has come early. -3. No, -4. I'm sorry, -4, yes. -4, hell yeah. All right, well, it's on this card. Sorry, team. It's going to be on this card. Sorry, team. And then it's going to be on this card. Now, he's still going to have line of sight, unfortunately. Until that flips, but I think I'm overall pleased with this result. Because that means... Well, it's going to mean stuff. So that was my second action. I wish one of these had infiltrated. Because then I could move him away now, but no. Third action then, yeah, I guess we'll concentrate fire here onto the crack missile team. So it's a veteran, so it's 3 draws. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, crit concentrate. Ooh, hey, ooh. He ignores cover, too. Oh, that's fine and dandy, isn't it? That is fine and dandy. All right, that's our general initiative. Enemy HQ event, no. Enemy activity. We're looking at 1... Because I don't think there's anything that changes her unit per card. I mean, I don't know. I don't think anything could change. It's each unit is its own individual. Yeah, I don't think so. Well, technically, yes. So, well, no, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. Just whatever. It doesn't matter. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. By my count. Oh, 5. This guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay. We've got 3 units on here. They are all... Oh, right. We're under the assaults. That's right. That's right. Oh, gosh. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be very interesting. Because we're under the counterattack, they're under offensive assault tactics. So these 2 guys under offensive assault... Well, basically, all 3... Oh, no, the guy with the G has a valid target along PDF. So he's going to automatically try to do a grenade attack on our autocannon. Otherwise, all other units, all other situations, have 1 and 4 of doing nothing, 2 or 3 and 4 of infiltrating towards the closest opposing unit, and a 4 and 4 of advancing straight ahead. Which would be interesting, to say the least. Quite interesting. So starting with the airborne mix, out of 4, 1. Okay, nothing. The leader. And as far as I'm aware, he abides by this. So whatever it is, 4. This seems insane. This seems just ridiculous, but okay. The fucking leader is going to move here and be exposed. And he doesn't shoot. Leaders, if they're ever without another friend, another enemy unit, they switch to their fire team's side, so they're not completely useless. During the first enemy activity check segment after being left alone. So this whole turn, he's just gonna be sitting here doing nothing. But yeah, okay. Then the crack missile team, who is a G-rated unit that has a valid target along the PDF, so he's gonna attempt a grenade attack. And he gets 3 cards because he's... Yep, there it is. Oh, crit grenade attack. That's really bad. That could have been better. Because now, basically, it's a -3 on our autocannon. Almost certainly getting fucked. Alright, that's all the enemy activities there. He's down to 1 grenade ammo. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, okay. You are on the same card as an opposing unit and not undercover. Yeah, you are not in a good position. So that's 5 options. It's a 5. You are going to attempt to make a grenade attack. Of course. That's really the least of our concerns, but sure. 1, 2, 3. He got a grenade attack. Don't really feel like it matters, because either way, we're getting hit for a +4 or a -4. So, okay. Next, 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. This guy's pinned, so he does not use this. He uses the pinned activity. He's pinned on the same card with being undercover. So he has 5 options. 3. He is going to rally, or he's going to attempt to rally. He's a green unit, and I think that I often forget about this, but he only has 1 draw. Like it's really difficult for a green unit to rally themselves, which makes a lot of sense, I would say. I think that's very fair. So yeah, it's 1 draw and he needs a rally and he didn't get it. Not that it would have changed anything, because we're going to be capturing him anyways. All right, 1 or 2. 1. Okay, so this guy is on the same card as an opponent unit, and he's undercover. So that's 5 options. 4. He is going to attempt to make a grenade attack. Again, doesn't mean a damn thing, but sure. 1, 2, 3. Didn't even get it. Which means that there's a miss on here. So really, we're under -5. Both of us. Great. All right, last but not least, the mortar spotter. And he is attempting to call in another mortar here. Another -3, which he has the 2 draws, I believe. No. They have 3 missions and they draw 4 cards. Good God. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, he got it. There's going to be a lot of just bombardment this turn. Okay. All enemy activity checks have been performed. Next is capture and retreat. The litter team here is going to retreat with the casualty. That would be it for retreats for sure, but capture, yes, this is a paralyzed team on their own on a card with enemy units that have a VOF. So, either 1, 2, or 2, 2 can guard him, and they'll get reduced to a fire team. They're both lying. It doesn't really matter. I mean, 1, 2 has the grenade launcher, which we might want. So I suppose I will pull that. So you're done. I mean, technically you're not eliminated, but for all intents and purposes, you're eliminated. For reconstitution purposes, you are eliminated. We can just put this as an assault team. Capturing this guy. This is done. This is done. We don't shoot at anything because there's friendlies everywhere. All right. Captured. And you're back to here. Okay. That's good, I suppose. That's all captures and retreats done. Fire mission updates. Oh, there is some fire mission updates for sure. It would have shut off any PDFs, but there isn't any. So that's that. Yep. And then PC markers. Yes, there is 3 potential A contacts, which is not great. We are heavily engaged, but, you know, 1, 2, or 3. It's going to be 1 right here. The fortified crop berm, 3 draws. 1, 2, 3. No contact. Hell yeah. 1 or 2. It's going to be 1, so it'll be this one, the other crop berm. 1, 2, 3. No contact. Hell yeah. Primary and secondary. All we got to do is clear this shit. All right, last but not least, the Blighted Grove with our Artie Vox. 1, 2, 3. No contact. Amazing. Ho ho, okay. We might pull this off just yet. Pinned recovery. Not that I'm aware of, no. There's gonna be some pinned units after this one, though. Alright, combat effects. Let's do it. Let's start with the airborne mix. He has +5. -5. Thanks to the crossfire. Yeah, so he's at +0. Hit on him. He is a veteran, however. Paralyzed and fire team. He is only a 2-step unit. Because no, he shouldn't have been a 2-step unit. He was definitely never hit. Okay, never mind. So basically, he's got 1 paralyzed and 2 fire teams. And they're all pinned. Not amazing, but I'll take it. Next would be this guy who has -3 and +3, so he's also at +0. Miss. God damn, that sucks. That really sucks. Okay. Lucky bastard. Alright, we have to spend an ammo on that. Also, we concentrated fire, so that was another ammo. That's probably the last ammo he's going to spend, though, because he's dead. This card. Basically, both sides are at -4. +1. Except I'm in a trench, so I'm a little better. But I'm exposed, so no, I'm not in a trench. So no, both sides are going to be -3. We'll start with the enemy. -3. Pinned. Why did I start with the enemy? I should know better. Okay, then our assault team -3. Also pinned. Okay. That's not bad. Well, it's not good. But he's still exposed. Or he's not, he's out of cover, and I'm in a trench. So in the future, you know, assuming I can rally my guy, might work out. Next. The heavy las cannon. It's -5, and he has +2. So it's -3 overall for the las cannon. Hit. He's a veteran. Double casualty. Good God. He's just gone. He is just fucking gone. Oh my God. Go, do not pass go. Straight to double casualty. Amazing. Okay, that cleared the secondary objective very quickly. Unfortunately, our assault team here is not in good shape. He also, I mean, he's at -4. It's a total of -7 +2. So, yeah, -4. Hit. He's the line unit. Paralyzed. Not utterly surprising there, I would say. But we cleared the fucking card, and that's good. Next. This guy. He's got +4, -4. So he's at +0 overall. Fuck. Very close to getting hit, but no, just pinned. It's good, though. He'll work off of the pinned thing instead of calling in the third fire mission. Alright. That's good. Overall, not bad there. Here, this is pretty bad. Our autocannon with a crit grenade. So he ignores the trench. That's -3 overall. Hit. He's a veteran unit, but he gets littered, which means he is no longer a veteran unit. Damn. This is gonna be painful to recover from all this. Then, last but not least is here. +5 -3 is +2 on our first platoon HQ. +2 is a pin. I accept. And the 2-1 +2 pin. Fine. That's everything. I'm not pleased as punch, but that turn could have been a hell of a lot worse for us, I think. Alright, last turn of the counterattack. Which overall I think has kind of worked out for us. Okay. Event? Nope. COHQ activates and gets a nice fat 5. So he's at 7. Well, probably makes the most sense for him to move. Try to infiltrate onto this card. 1, 2, 3. No. Presumably doesn't affect much if he's exposed. Then he attempts to rally the first platoon HQ. Yeah, because there is still a VOF marker here, unfortunately. So he'll attempt to do that. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Okay. So that was my second action. And then my third action will be to activate first platoon, although he doesn't really need to be activated whatsoever. Technically, we have secured this card. Technically, this is still a unit. It's still a friendly unit. If friendly occupied. And ignore any casualties or VOF markers. So yes, that is secured. Unfortunately, the primary objective is not. Thinking. Fucking thinking. Alright, so I spent 1 to move, 2 to rally, 3 to activate. 1, 2, 3. 4 will be to rally the 2-1. 1, 2, 3. Nice. 5 will be to have him infiltrate. But where? There isn't much benefit to being here. I could infiltrate onto this card and then call for a ceasefire. Technically, this is here now. I could call for a ceasefire here, in which case he would fire here. Maybe that is the smartest option. Dangerous, though. But at this point, this is really my biggest concern. Alright, we're going to attempt to infiltrate here. That's my 5th action. 1, 2, 3... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, got it. Because he is still a veteran, goddammit. So there he is. And then my 6th action will be to pop the flare. Call for a ceasefire. Means this guy... Missile team now fires on the renegade leader. Means we have small arms fire on this card for all these fools. And they have small arm fire on me. No crossfire. Yes, there is a potential A marker here. I'm aware. But you gotta go for the gusto. Even though I feel like we've done nothing but going for gusto, and it hasn't worked out great. Alright, that was COHQ. Done. First platoon. It's like 6 more, so you're at 10. That's why I didn't really need to activate them, but okay. That's the thing. It's just like, I don't know what I'm going to do with him. Considering I can go and try and launch my last missile at the renegade leader. But he's going to be on same card and not under cover. So he's probably going to move into the deep bunker. In which case, I'm not going to get him. I could move into the deep bunker, and then he wouldn't be able to do that. It's not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. Alright, sure. We'll move into the deep bunker, and I'll attempt to infiltrate. 1, 2, 3. Exhort. Nope. Okay, well, I'm a little exposed in my deep bunker. Alright, that's really it. That's all I can do, to be honest. Okay. The XO activates. No, the XO has been dead for a long time. The first sergeant. I keep thinking it's the first sergeant is dead. Yeah, he's just gonna move up here. That's it. The second platoon activates themselves. 2. He is under cover. So he gets 2 plus 2, 4. He's at 6. Okay. We got well, I could bring 1, 2 back to 3-step side. I may as well. That doesn't... It's not a card draw, so it's just an action to do so. What the fuck is 1-2 gonna do? He's got a rifle grenade, yes. I don't think I can willingly command them to shoot at a friendly card, though. We could do the risky play, I suppose. I try to infiltrate under this trench with my HQ. I rally the assault team, and I have them launch a grenade attack here. Because technically, this is both all pinned. It's not bad. I mean, he might rally, but more likely he's going to fall back, and he's going to drop off anyways. So, fuck it. I'm doing it. I don't think I want to send 1-2 anywhere, but I could send him onto this card to capture the casualties. Alright, sure. We'll send him, no, send him here. This is also not applicable. And this is not applicable. Okay. So that was my second action. Then my third action will be to attempt to infiltrate into the trench. Not 3-3. Where the fuck did 1-3 come from? Where the fuck was 1-3? I'm gonna undo. I don't even remember where 1-3 was. Oh, he was here. Okay. Yes, we're attempting to infiltrate the trench. For my third action. 1, a 2, a 3, exhort. Hey, exhorting paid off. I'd love to see it. Okay. Then we're going to try to rally the assault team. 1, 2, 3, got it. Rallied. And last but not least, our last action is going to be to attempt a grenade attack. And he only gets 2 cards. 1, 2. Hey, he got it. The second to last card there was a grenade. Hot dog. There you go, my friend. You have a nice, lovely grenade now. All right, that's it. Then it's general initiative 2. Well, I could move the second platoon back now. There is actually more room for cover on this card. I think we just have 2-1 search for cover. It's 4 card draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't believe I didn't find it. All right, then. Fuck. Fuck. That really sucks, and I can't exhort, obviously. Fuck. Then I suppose it's grenade attack. Right on this building. Just in case any of these fuckers live. Let's do it. He's a veteran. 1, a 2, a 3. He didn't get it. Which means there's a grenade miss, which affects the whole damn card. God damn it. This is not good. Okay, enemy event. Nope. Enemy activity. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Why would I do it that way? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do it that way. 4. Okay, it's the leader. He flips over to his fire team side, which means he is now shooting here. Well, he's shooting at the card. He's shooting at us. Is that his enemy activity, though? I don't think so. Didn't really seem to suggest that, so I think now he does his activity. He's on the same card as opposing unit. He is not undercover. So he has 5 options. 4. That is fall back. His priority is highest cover, and then followed by... No, his priority is out of line of sight, but followed by highest cover value, which would be the Tithe Worker Hamlet, which is really not where he wants to be. However, unfortunately, that means they have a leader here, so they get an extra draw for anything they might do, such as making a grenade attack or rallying. I will double check the fallback priorities one more time, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't care if it's under a VOF or if there's another enemy there or something. Priorities off map, out of line of sight of any opposing, or the highest cover value, including the value of existing available cover markers. This can include cards occupied by opposing units. Move into cover if available. Now, technically, I suppose there is basic cover here, which would give him sort of a +3, but again, I rank this higher. So he's moving here. Even, that's it. That's it. All right, next. 1, 2, 3. 1. So that's the mortar. Mortar spotter is pinned undercover with no leader, so 4 options. 4, 1 is no action. He's going to stay there for the moment. He will recover from pinned, though, during pinned recovery. Then we have 1 and 2. 2, okay, this card. Technically, this isn't here. The missile would not be firing at anyone now. Okay, most of these units are pinned undercover. Yeah, these 3 are all pinned undercover. So, starting with fire team there is a leader, however, which means they will automatically attempt to rally. Yeah, okay. They will automatically attempt to rally. They are green units, which means they would have 1 card, but with the leader here, they have 2. So the first fire team trying to rally does so. This is going to be fun to organize. Okay. Second fire team also rallies. God damn, what the fuck? The paralyzed unit. 1, 2 does not rally, stays pinned. Then this guy, he is following this chart. He's on the same card as an opposing unit, and he's undercover. Yes. So that is 5 options. 5. He will attempt to make a grenade attack. He gets fucking 4 draws to make a grenade attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy shit, he didn't get one. Now, grenade attacks are actually cumulative, which is crazy to think. But I don't know if grenade misses are cumulative. One per card. No, so there's already a miss here, buddy. I already tried, so that's what we got. All right, last but not least, this guy. He is pinned. He's on the same card, not undercover, pinned. So he's got 5 options. 5. He falls back, which is exactly what we wanted to have happen. Okay, that's pretty good then. All in all, not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. Capture and retreats. We do capture 2 casualties. They're captured just automatically, I think. Automatically? But I don't know if I have to guard them. I might have to guard them. I don't remember. Where am I looking? Oh, capture. Right, capture. Any enemy casualties on unoccupied or friendly occupied cards are automatically captured and do not require guards. Thank you for the captures. I need that XP good. That is it for captures and retreats. Then we go to fire mission updates. So this gets removed. This gets removed. This gets removed. This gets removed. I don't believe that we've ever spotted this guy. We hit him with white phosphorus, but we don't know that we did. That's how I understand it. Where am I looking? It doesn't really say that they become spotted, so no. So that's everything. I don't think then any new PDFs open up because of that visibility. Everything's just friendly occupied, so whatever. All right, then pinned recovery. You recover. You recover. You recover. And that's it. Music stopped. Right. So then, of course, we move on to potential contacts, which is this one here. 3 cards. Let's just draw it. 1, 2, 3. No contact. Get out of here. All right. Then enemy combat effects. Starting up here. There's so much shit in this village. Good God. Starting with the leader. He has +3 from the village, from the hamlet. -2, so he's at +1. -1 from the grenade miss. So he's at +0 overall. Let's draw it. Miss. Good for you, pal. Our 2-1 veteran team has +3, -1, so +2 overall. Miss. Okay. I mean, it's just like, there's no way. There's really no way. +5, -1. So these have +4. The pinned paralyzed team has +5. So first fire team +4. Pinned. Wow, 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 wow. Color me impressed. Second fire team +4. Pinned. Holy shit. Double pinned him. Oh, this guy's actually out of ammo, by the way. Because he did try to make the grenade attack. And he failed. He failed big time. He's a big loser. He's really shit. Where is out of ammo? Here it is. Now that only is out of grenade ammo. He still can shoot. So, but it might affect his decision making. Then the paralyzed at +5. Miss. No longer paralyzed. Not that that changes much. Then the crack missile team has +4 -1 +3 overall. Miss. Fine. This is irrelevant because there's nobody there. It doesn't affect us. This doesn't go off. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing anywhere. Okay, that's it. I mean, technically, right now, we win. If I extracted all my men back down here, or whatever, and we just waited it out, we win. That's a comforting thought, I suppose. There isn't much benefit to us continuing the fight, but, I mean, we're here, so we're here. Then it's cleanup. The counterattack is now over. They're back to their normal defensive tactics. Don't know if that's good or bad. I think overall the counterattack wasn't the worst thing to ever happen to us. We're on turn 7. HQ event. No. CO activates. He gets 2, 3, 4. He's at 6. He can't do much. I would like to launch a big grenade here, but he can't really do so. So that raises some questions. Unless I can purposefully fucking friendly fire. It says you can? Well, it says that I can shift fire onto a friendly occupied card. But shift fire requires you to move a PDF, and I don't have a PDF. That's the situation here. Move an existing PDF to a different card. Yeah, I don't have any PDF. I'd have to move this guy first, and then we'd have a PDF. Which, you know, we'll see. We'll see what general initiative feeds us. You know, artillery would be very nice here. But yeah. Well, we can call artillery on this asshole, and you know that I'm gonna try. So honestly, yeah, there's really not much for any of us to do. If I move off of this card, the mortar team will try to call it in on the card. It'll try to call it in on a card that has command staff or HQs on it, which is going to be the Blighted Grove, unless I move here, in which case he'll call it in on this card. But seeing as how I want to activate the Artie Vox, and I can't activate the first sergeant. Why don't you get a fucking radio, bro? I swear to God, how much XP do I have to spend to give him a damn radio? Yeah, it just doesn't work. However, we can try to spot this asshole, and I could try to get an assault team on there or something. 1-2 assault team on there. That's not bad. It won't stop much. And I'm probably still going to call in White Phosphorus. But he is the last sort of fly in the ointment. Alright. I'm going to move here. For 1. Then I'm going to, for 2, I'm going to peel off an assault team. And then for 3, we're shipping that assault team onto this card. Then for 4, I'm going to try to spot the mortar box. I think it's just 1 card. I'm pretty sure. I mean, he's an FO. He's undercover. We're not on a higher elevation. So it's -2 to my +1. So it's 1 card. I'll just draw the 1 card. I didn't get it. 1, 2, moo, peel, 3, moo. Yeah, that was it. Okay. I'll exhort. Nope. And then my last action will be to have the squad try to spot him, which is 1 card and no go. Buck. Okay, fine. Then the first sergeant activates himself. He can either try to spot this asshole, or we could try to just call in a white phosphorus mission, of which it doesn't matter, right? He's got one more fire mission. He's gonna call it. There's not any way that I can prevent him from calling that in. I can't pin him, before it takes place. So it doesn't really matter. The only thing I can hope for is just to kill him. So I guess we'll call in the white phosphorus. Yeah. Because it has to be white phosphorus because it's an unspotted unit. So that's -4, and I get 3 draws. 1, 2, 3. Got it. It's also battalion, but we don't want to actually use that. Used. White phosphorus coming in hot again. Where was that lovely white phosphor here? Okay, that was the first sergeant doing his thing. Then, first platoon activates themselves and gets, I don't know, 3 more or whatever. And then it's the same thing. I'm just like, I want to launch a missile, but I can't launch a missile. I'm not allowed. They're saying it's not allowed. Yeah, there's just not much I can do. And I don't want to move into that card. But at the same time, maybe I do want to move into that card. If I infiltrate successfully, and I get, with an exhort, I get 4 cards to try to infiltrate. It's not bad. I could then have him launch a grenade attack. And then I could leave again, back to the bunker. It's somewhat risky, admittedly. And it's not really necessary, because probably we can just do that in general initiative anyways. So I guess, no, I'm not doing anything with first platoon. Second platoon activates themselves. Gets 3 plus 2, so 5. I think we're going to send the assault team in, though. Then that upgrades it to automatic weapon fire, which is slightly better. So have the assault team infiltrate. That's a 2-card draw. 1, 2. I will, of course, exhort it. Ho! Very nice. Very nice indeed. Like falling off the map there. There's not much else he can do. This is now automatic. Okay. Yeah, I wish this guy had gotten pinned, but that was a lot to hope for. Okay. I mean, I could move here. And then I could try to spot him again, but it really doesn't matter. He doesn't make any decisions based on being spotted or unspotted or what have you. All that he cares about is whether he has fire missions remaining or if he's pinned. So, yeah. And I need to hold down this card anyways, so I guess we'll just hold. All right, General Initiative 2. I think the grenade attack is probably sensible. Probably sensible. I mean, they are pinned, but that means that they're likely to be unpinned. They might fall back, yeah, and that would be fine. That would be fine. But I think that's our best bet. Also, finding cover, but let's do the grenade attack first. On the light building with our veteran, that's 3 cards. 1, a 2, a 3. He got it. Hell yeah. Have another one, boys. That's what you get for joining the side of chaos. Then our veteran squad is going to try to find cover, which is 4-card draw. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. He still didn't find any cover, I swear to God. He's in a village. How is this possible? That's it for general initiative. Enemy event, no. Enemy activity, we have 2 cards. 1, 2. 2, the mortar. Right, he prioritizes... he prioritizes card with spotter's target marker, but there's no units there. Card with opposing vehicle, no. Card with the most opposing steps. Oh, the sniper prioritizes... HQ. That makes sense. The snipers are always looking for officers. The enemy spotters are looking for target saturation mostly. So that's pretty bad because there's 4 here. That's certainly what it's going to be. So he's calling it in here. And again, he has 4 draws for his final mission. 1. Yep, there it is. 2, 3, 4. He got 3 of them, including the battalion. Doesn't change anything, but go fuck yourself. Well, there's a decent chance, I suppose, we lose our HQ, which would suck. But, yeah. The paralyzed guy is actually going to be able to retreat. That's good for him. Yeah, we'll see. All right, then this card, enemy activity. There's a lot. There's a lot of activity, including the leader. Let's start with the paralyzed undercover. No, none of these fit. The only paralyzed specific one is if he's not on an opposing unit's card. So that means he takes no action. Unless he was supposed to retreat, but I don't think that's... I thought that was specifically for you. I'm pretty sure that's specifically for you. Where am I going? What am I thinking? What am I seeing here? Here. No, I guess they would retreat. Yes, he would have retreated. So he would have retreated here. Well, actually, it would have been random. So hold on, randomness. 2, okay, he goes here. Which means, well, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. But yes, he would do this. He would auto no action, so he just sits there. Okay. These two fire teams, they are pinned undercover. On same card, undercover, with a leader present. So 3, 3, they're going to attempt to rally. They are green units with a leader, so it's 2-card draw for each of them. First one's still pinned. Second one, 1, 2, still pinned. They're both still pinned. Honestly, in this case, we would have preferred them to not be pinned. Because then they would have gotten blown up even more, but alright. The leader is on his fire team side. I don't think that matters. He's on same card as an opposing unit and not undercover. And they're using deliberate tactics, if I recall. Also, he has a rifle grenade asset. That doesn't matter right now. Yeah, deliberate defenses. So he'll be doing these things. 3 options. It's a 1. That is the ever delightful move into or seek cover. In that case, will he go into the building where the grenade is sitting? That's a question. Hold on, let me check the, move to the best available cover on the unit's current card. Hey, man, who am I to judge? There you go. And since he moved in the card, he becomes exposed. As far as I'm aware, that's how it works for me. That's how it works for him. He's fucked. Then, last but not least, the crack missile team, who is out of ammo. But this takes precedence. He's on the same card as an opposing unit and undercover. So he will, yeah, he'll be drawing 3 options there. He got a 2 on that, which means he's going to attempt to make a grenade attack. Now, he still is a fire team, so he still has his normal grenade attack. There's a rule with grenade attacks that I have never remembered, ever. I've never done it once. I don't know if I ever will, but I should check at this point, because it might be relevant. When a good order unit has a grenade attack attempted on it, whether successful or not, it automatically makes a free attempt to make a grenade attack back, unless the attacking unit is unspotted. An unpinned lat with a VOF will make a free attempt to make a grenade attack against any spotted unit, which makes a successful grenade attack against it. So yeah, if you're making these grenade attacks, you're probably gonna, like, I should have had way more grenade attacks against me. Technically, both of those should have made a grenade attack against me. I'm gonna just go ahead and ignore it for the rest of this mission, but I'm working on the actual digital version of this that's not on Tabletop Simulator and has all the rules in it, and that will be something that is definitely gonna happen. I already saw it brought up. So, yeah, but he's gonna attempt to make a grenade attack. He's got 1 card draw plus 1 for the leader, so 2 cards. Looking for that grenade. He didn't get it. So that is a grenade miss on everybody. And again, technically, I would be able to make a grenade attack specifically against him, but I'm just ignoring the rule because I have done so far, and it's just fair. It's just fair. But yeah, grenade attacks are quite risky and dangerous, especially against like a multiple fortified position or whatever like that. That's everything. That's all the enemy activities. Captures and retreats. Technically, no. Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of, no. Okay, then, fire mission updates. This lovely shit show, and this shit. And that's it. Pinned recovery. Nope. Not yet. Potential contacts. No, we're done with all that, that's for sure. Then combat effects. Let's start up here. The spotter has +4, -4, +0 overall. Let's draw it. It's a hit on him. He's a veteran. He's a casualty. Holy shit. I'll take it. Let's see if our assault team is as lucky. Not undercover. He's got -2 overall. Miss. Holy shit. Dodging white phosphorus left and right. Serpentine pattern, man. He's going to capture this casualty then. That's crazy. That was crazy lucky. See? I can't just discount some luck just because I have some bad luck once in a while. Alright, this shit show. Yeah, this is small arms fire with the -1 from the grenade, so that's a +2 overall, starting with our veteran unit. Miss, nice. Then the assault team, +2 overall, miss. Hot damn, we're good. Let's do the leader, who is quite fucked. He's got -6 +5, so... No, -7, sorry. -7 +5, so -2 overall on the leader. He is hit, and he is littered. He is littered, and he is pinned. Alright, we got 2 fire teams. They have a total of +6, -5. So they have +1, starting with the first fire team. Miss entirely. He's not pinned anymore. Okay, then this one, -5 +1 overall. Miss. Oh my god. Wow, they got lucky on that. Damn it. Okay, it is what it is. Then the crack missile team, -2 +4 is +2 overall. Miss. Damn it. Damn it, damn it! I gotta get that team out of there, and we just... I don't know. We need heavier firepower. But what am I gonna get, really? If not the grenade attacks, what else am I really gonna have? The missile is just gonna be a grenade attack, so... It's just an unfortunate bit of luck. Then this unfortunate bit of luck. The paralyzed team is... Wait a minute, Mikey. That would have retreated. This counts as a VOF marker, right? Under a VOF marker. We have clarified multiple times that the indirect fire mission counts as a VOF marker. And I don't remember exactly where it says that, but it does. And I think it's definitely been clarified online that it is a VOF marker. God damn it, I'm gonna have to Google again. It's like so irrelevant here, but I think it is. I think it is. I think it's pending. I think that's still a VOF marker. You know, you would count this as like contact, I would say. So I'm retreating. You're going to here. All right, anyways. 1-2 squad has +2 minus, so -1 overall. Pinned. I'll take that. I'll take a pinned because the next one's a lot worse. -3. Hit on my veteran. Okay. Then he actually does flip to a fire team side. That's quite encouraging. I think he... I mean, it's not great, but I don't think he loses his XP for doing so. Rally any weapons team spotter and HQs on their fire team side to their good order side. So yeah, as long as he survives in that form, he's good. He is pinned, of course, but I'll take it. All right, that's it. Clean up. Turn 8. Oh boy. Yeah, all right. Event. Nope. COHQ. Now, can he... Does it... I don't... Does it make any difference that he's on his fire team side? You know, like... Is he not in good order now or something that he can't... another thing I should Google. I think he's a green unit, right? He also might not get activated. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really say anything about that, but I assume... Or maybe it does. It doesn't really mention it, but I'm sure it mentions it somewhere, because people seem to be saying that. It just says if the BN HQ is off map and the COHQ is in communication via BN tech radio or phone, it will automatically activate the COHQ. That's what it says. Any HQ on its fire team side has gotten busy on fighting and not commanding. Typically, since the command phase is hierarchical, the COHQ can try and rally itself first. If it fails, it is still the same as any other lat. Oh, I'm right here. Both the originator and recipient must be on their command side. Yeah. Okay. So no matter what, he's not getting activated, which means no one's getting activated, which is fair. But then he's going to activate himself. He gets right. That would be here now. So he activates himself. That would be 3, but he is under a big VOF right now of -3, so that sucks. And he's a green unit, so he gets -1. So really he has -4 and +1 for being undercover. So he has 1. I guess the only thing he's going to try to do is rally himself, of which it's 1 card. No, he did not rally himself. All right, he's just out of commission then. Fine. All right, then the first sergeant activates himself. There's not much benefit whatsoever of calling in anything. But for next turn, this will maybe get there. COHQ will be unpinned at that point. No, he still will be. No, he'll be unpinned. Yes, he'll be unpinned. He should get a decent draw. He's going to move with the Artivox here, and we'll rain down fucking hell on this card, finally. Oh, God. Okay. Alright. First platoon activates himself. Doesn't really matter what he draws. He's got a lot. And it's the same thing, really, of just like the best bet is to either get the artillery in there or just wait. Actually, when I sent this guy in, I should have infiltrated. So this would actually have been the first card of the infiltrate. Second card, no, okay. Yeah, because then we maybe could have done some shenanigans. As it is, first platoon just doesn't have much to do. So we're back to just 9. Second platoon activates. +2, +3, 6. And again, he kind of just wants to hold down this card. I mean, I can move 1-2, but I think 1-2 needs to stay there as well. So honestly, we're just sitting. Big sitting. Okay, that's that. General initiative 1. Well, it's going to be our veteran team launching a grenade attack here. So that's a 3-card draw. 1, a 2, a 3, and we didn't get it. So that's a grenade miss. Great. That's it. Enemy HQ events. Nope. Enemy activity. There's technically 2 cards. I don't think it really matters much, but 1, 2, 1. Okay, so it's a paralyzed team. Not on an opposing unit's card. They will just do nothing. Forever. Yeah, they'll just do nothing. I could try. I can't go to that card. So no, they're just ignore them. They're not in play, really. All right, anyways, this card. Well, there's a pinned litter team, so I guess we'll do that. Pinned undercover on the same card. No leader, 5 options. 3. They're going to attempt to rally. They get 1 draw. They did not rally. Next, we have these 2. They are on the same card as an opposing unit and undercover. They're using deliberate tactics. It's annoying. If they were hasty, they would have a chance to fall back, which would be great. But no, most likely they're going to be launching a grenade. 3. They're a green unit, no leaders. They got 1 card chance to just launch it at one of us? Or is it both of us? Is the grenade? Single unit out of cover. Yeah, it's one of us. Okay, well, let's just see if it's successful first. So one card, that's all. Nope. The other one, then, out of 3 options, is 1, which is no action. Yep, no action. Okay. Then this guy, who is on the same card and also, yep, it's the same thing. 3 options. 1, also no action. Okay, well, we got pretty damn lucky on that. And hey, technically, even if I was following that rule of grenade counterattacks, it was a fail, and on a lat, they only counterattack on a successful grenade attack. So, you know, it's I'm following the rules, I suppose. Either way, this is big shit, because they're just really hard to root out of there. And maybe I should have thrown for cover instead, but I guess it's fine. It's not that fine. I guess hopefully we're just trying to run out the clock at this point. We'll see how it goes. That's all the enemy activities. Captures and retreats. We do capture another casualty. Hell yeah. XP. No retreats. No surrender. Okay, that's that. Fire mission update. This gets removed. This gets removed. Then potential contact. No. Pinned recovery. Yes. You're no longer pinned. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, done. I mean, one thing First Platoon could be doing, actually, is, like, I could grab all these litter teams. I could grab all these litter teams and, like, get 1-1 back or something as a... I mean, 1-1's pretty good. I probably should be spending my time with that. Even if I just grab this litter team and this litter team and then reconstitute them into 1-1, that's like... That is a bunch of XP saved when instead I'm just sitting in a deep bunker with my thumb up my ass. Anyways. Combat effects. Let's start with our veteran team. They have +2 overall. Miss. Then our assault team +2 is a pin. That's annoying because now we get bumped down to small arms fire. Okay, next, this pinned litter team that has +6 overall, -2, so +4. Miss, so no longer pinned. It's fine. Fire team, +5, -2 is +3 overall. Hit! Hey, look at that on a greenie. Paralyzed. Get fucked. Get fucked. You are now pinned. Other fire team. +3, yes, as I mentioned. Miss. All right. Well, we're whittling them down. This guy has +4 -2, so +2 overall. Hit. Nice. Paralyzed. Yep. Paralyzed. Yep. Okay. Hell yeah. There's just one fire team left. We might get them after all. Maybe I won't need the artillery. Okay. Good. I would say good. That's everything. We got this, man. I think we're gonna win. Watch, we're getting yet another fucking counterattack now. Oh my god, I'd be livid. I'd be fucking livid. HQ event, nope. COHQ does get activated now. Or no, he does not. He's never going to get activated. I don't think he can flip to his good side, can he? Oh, he can. No, he cannot. I thought there was an option to rally to his good side. Yeah, there is. That's what he can attempt to do himself. It's automatically successful. Okay, so he's activating himself. Okay, well, he's no longer under the VOF. So 1 minus 1 plus 1 is 1. And he'll attempt to rally himself, which is successful. So he's back in business, baby. Okay. First sergeant then gets 1 action. He's going to also join this cover. Why not? Big party under here. First platoon activates himself and gets, you know, he's wherever. He's going to move here. I mean, we do have casualties, but I need to set up a CCP, which I should have set up before the battle, before the mission. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, and then I'm going to ship the litter team up here. Okay. So we'd be like here. Okay, and then second platoon activates themselves and gets like 4, so he's basically here. And there's really not much that I would care to do. I mean, he could also try to reconstitute some shit, but yeah, it's not really happening. So just leave it. Actually, you know, I moved this guy here, but I technically wasn't allowed to do that. That's past the limit of advance. He never did anything. He never accomplished anything whatsoever, so... But yeah, he would still be here. Whoops. That could have been a big asterisk if he had actually done something. That's it then. That's all that we gotta say. So general initiative, 2 actions. All right, you're gonna launch a grenade attack here. You got this, bro. 1, a 2, a 3. Oh, crit grenade. Well. That might do it. That might do it now. Then you're gonna search for cover, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. You finally found the cover. Out of 8, that's a 2, so that's a strong building. I already know that. There you go, strong building for yourself. Not for the assault team, though. That's it. Enemy HQ, no. Enemy activity. We can skip this guy, I'm not worried about that. Litter team is on the same card. Litter team... in the same area as a casualty. No. Litter team with casualty in line of sight. No. Litter team with no casualty in line of sight. Yes. 3 options. It's a 3. He's going to attempt to rally. He has 1 card draw. He doesn't get it. This guy is pinned under cover on the same card. 5 options. It's a 1, which is no action. Okay. Fire team is in same card, undercover, 3 options. It's a 2, which means that he's going to attempt a grenade attack. 1 card. Doesn't get it. Actually gets the short card, but I don't think that's relevant. I think that's really only for artillery. A jam icon negates it, but not a short. And that's specifically for Fire missions. Okay. Right, so he didn't do it, which means we get a miss, grenade miss, of course. Okay, and then this guy pinned undercover on the same car. This thing, 5 options. 1, no action. Okay, great. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to miss most of them anyways, but hey, if we manage to kill this thing, then next turn we might capture the lot of them. Although I don't have that many steps to capture. Right. That's it for enemy activity. Capture and retreat. This guy actually will retreat. He's not pinned, and he's on a VOF, so he will retreat. 1 or 2, 1. So he's going to go here. That's it for captures and retreats. Then fire mission, no. Potential contact, no. Pin recovery, no. Combat effects. Our guy up here, a veteran, he's got +6, -1. So he's got +5. Pinned, you gotta be shitting my dick. That's crazy. Okay. Technically, I think he would have been exposed. If you seek cover, you're marked exposed, right? Yes, he was exposed. So he had +5. He would have had +3, which would still be pinned, thankfully. The assault team has +4, -1, +3 overall. Also still pinned. Great. This shit show. This paralyzed guy has +6. No, +4. -4. He's got +0. Miss. He's no longer pinned. Damn it. Actually, I don't care about that. That's fine. The fire team here has -1. Hit on a green unit, paralyzed. There is no more incoming fire. We've done it. By God, we've done it. This guy, then, he's in pretty good shape. He's got +5, -1. He's got +4 overall. He's pinned still. Wow. All right. Okay. Okay. That's everything. Clean it up. Final turn. I can't believe we made it. After this shit show that I fucked up so bad. I can't believe it. Events. Oh, goody. 9. On the final turn is... Oh, we can't use the heavy mortar platoon. All right, fine. Right. Then the COHQ does get activated finally. Oh, he gets a whopping 7. Well, it'll certainly activate the first sergeant for the first time in his life. It doesn't really matter. I can't do almost anything. And nothing really matters. Basically, yeah, we don't care. All that really matters is maybe general initiative. If I can rally these guys, they can capture some of these. And I don't need this card secured or anything, so I would throw them all to be guards. So let's just not even bother. And just hold. So he would end up with 1. Burst platoon would activate, and I am going to go through the draws here. He's going to move himself here for 1. Rally rally, so that's 3. And then he's going to attempt to reconstitute this squad. Back to 1-1. And that is a 3-card draw for him as a veteran. So 1, 2, 3, and we got it. Rallied. Excellent. 1-1 is back on their 2-step side. Hell yeah. That's all I really care about there. Whatever I spent there. Then second platoon activates and has a bunch, but not doing anything. Actually, why wouldn't I just move in and rally them at this point? There's like no risk. Sure, I'll move into this strong building. I guess. Who am I to not infiltrate? Am I so good that I don't need to infiltrate? Or spend an ed to exor? Okay, we didn't infiltrate. Fine. Now rally this asshole. 1, 2, 3. Exhort. Got it. He's no longer pinned. Then I spent like 1, 2, 3, 4. I could move out of cover and then rally the other guy. Just in case we don't get general initiative. Why not? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Didn't get it. That's it. General initiative. We got 3. Okay. Well, let's try to rally him. He's rallying himself, though. That's 2 cards. 1, 2. He got it. Good. That's true. I need someone to be here. So you almost failed the mission. You'll move here. Okay, that's that too. And then it doesn't really matter what else we do. Why don't you come out of cover? Because you're ready to guard some prisoners. Right. And that's it. Enemy HQ event. Yes. Uh-oh, here comes the counter. You've got to be shitting me, dude. You got to be shitting me. On the last turn? Really? If I lose the mission because of this, I swear I will just ignore it. I'll just ignore this result. So place A markers on any Militarm occupied card that is either adjacent to a card with an unrevealed PC marker or on row 4. Which means we have one here. We have one, of course, here. We have one here. We have one here. And just for shits and giggles, I suppose we have one here. It's definitely possible that we fail the mission because of this. Granted, I mean, yeah, it's okay. Well, it happened. Enemy activity check. We're now under this, but really I just want to see. Yeah, that litter team could rally back to a fire team. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. It's not, we're heavily engaged and we're going to stay heavily engaged. So it doesn't really matter. But I can't believe I brought them out of cover for no good reason whatsoever. That was really dumb. 2 counterattacks. 2 counterattacks! I think that has been the only enemy HQ event. I don't remember looking at this chart for anything other than counterattacks. So, yeah. Outrageous. It doesn't really matter. So just draw for his 3. He is going to attempt to rally. He's not under a VOF, so he just does. I don't think he opens fire on a friendly card, but... No, I don't think he opens fire on a friendly card. No, I guess he does. I mean, that's from placement from an enemy package, but I assume rally is the same thing of just they will. They will just open fire. They don't give a shit. Yeah. So he will now open fire. That doesn't mean there's a crossfire. It doesn't change. It doesn't change much, but we are now under fire. Okay, and then this guy's still doing nothing because he's still just a paralyzed team, not unopposed. There's auto, no action. This card, we have a paralyzed team undercover on the same thing. So he does nothing. He can't do anything. We have a pinned litter team. So he's pinned on the same card, undercover, 5 options. That's a 3. So he's going to attempt to rally. He gets 1 card. He did not rally, so he's there. Then there's the same thing here, pinned, undercover on the same card. 5 options is a 1, no action. We actually can... Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. I mean, overall, this sucks, but... That's all the enemy activity. Capture and retreat. That's what we're asking now. Capture happens first, so yes, we can capture. Can I capture with my HQ, and is that a smart thing? Let's look at the specific wording of capture. Oh, yeah, we have to go to 8.15. Otherwise, a single step of any unit with a printed VOF. So no, the HQ cannot capture. Which means that I can take off 2-1 and 1-1. The assault team. I can take both of these guys and capture this shit and take them off the card. And go here. Yeah, they retain their original experience level. So it's not like he's fucked or anything. He's still going to be as he is at the end of this. That just means second platoon HQ is fucked, potentially. But, I mean, it's a fairly slim chance. I mean, he is under fire. That's not great. And the PC is potentially not great. But I think it's livable. I mean, if he does get wrecked... I won't cry about it too much. That's all the capture and guard and retreats and all that stuff. So that's it. No fire missions. That's done. And then we go to potential contacts. We are technically not heavily engaged anymore. Which was, I suppose, the downside of doing that. I could have left 1. Maybe it is beneficial to leave the assault team. That jumps from 3 to 5. Okay, let's leave this paralyzed guy with the assault team. I don't have to capture. So this is still going to be sitting here. He was... he was out of cover, but he never was in cover. this guy was in the building. He might have been pinned. There was one that was pinned. I guess it was the guy. We'll say it was here. He was pinned. Okay, so we are still projecting the automatic PDF here, VOF here. That's where we're at. Okay, so now we're still heavily engaged. I think that's smarter. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is our total. Let's draw. 5, it's going to be 2. So this is the fortified crop berm. This one's fairly important because we lose the mission if this guy becomes a casualty. Somewhat unlikely, but we'll see. All right, so 3 card draw there. 1, yep, 2, 3, okay. Contact out of 10, I think, again, right? Yeah, 10. 10, it's a 4, which means it's going to be airborne maneuver. They don't even place a PDF. Great. Doesn't even matter then. I mean, it probably should. Yeah, I mean, we probably should. 8 is going to be 8. That's going to be front right. So just... No, not that. Just shuffle that and put him there, and then... I don't know, 1, 2, 3, and they didn't infiltrate, so they're exposed. And I guess technically we would fucking open fire on them just for fun. There you go. That was good. I like that. Let's get more of those. Next, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be 4, so that's this guy here. 3 card draw. 1, 2, 3. No contact. That one I wouldn't have cared because it almost certainly would have been incoming, and I wouldn't give a shit. Next, 1, 2, 3. 2. This busy card. This is the one we really don't want to see it. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Okay. We win. Nothing else matters at this point. We win. 1 or 2. 1. So this card. 1, 2, 3. Contact. Okay. Out of 10. It's going to be an 8, which is the autogun base of fire. Belt-fed autogun team at max LOS. That is going to be front. I don't know. I don't remember. 6 is what? Not there. Oh, wait a minute. That's... Why am I looking there? It's right here. 6. Left front. Can't be placed there. Redraw. And... no, 8. It's a 4. Okay, so that's right here, but it can't be placed here. So it's got to be placed here. Let's not beat around the bush. It's here. But we have to draw to see if it's on a hill. It's not. So it's here. It's a belt-fed autogun team. I probably have one of those somewhere, but I'm not going to get picky about it because we already have one. So that's this here. Yeah, that kind of sucks. It kind of sucks because this is now automatic with crossfire. So yeah, our second platoon HQ is almost certainly heading back to green status. Lastly, first platoon HQ here. 1, 2, 3. No contact. Could have been a hell of a lot worse. All right, then we just resolve the combat effects. It really doesn't matter if this thing... I mean, I don't care, but I guess we should resolve it. Yeah. All right. So we got -1, -2, so -4. He's at -1 total. He's a veteran. He's littered. Back to green status with you, my friend. I'm sorry, but you lasted a long time as a veteran. All right, our assault team, again, -1 overall. Miss. Damn that luck. Why didn't I do it in the other order? That sucks. Oh, well. I mean, the other two... Wait a minute. Third platoon's been out this whole time. Yeah, so I'm only going to have one veteran platoon. That's annoying. All right. And then, I mean, technically this paralyzed guy gets hit as well. +5, -2, +3 is pinned, whatever. Yada. And then this guy has +1, technically, -3. Or is it... I don't know why I'm wasting your time by looking this up, but I just want to know. Use the lower number of all fires coming across white borders. That is not the case here. So he does it with +2, but he has -3. So he has -1 overall. He's pinned and whatever. If there is one more turn, that would matter, but there isn't. So that's it. That's all the combat effects. We clean up, and that is the end of the mission. And as far as I can see, we have secured the primary and secondary objective at the end of turn 10. And we have cleared rows 2 and 3. Yeah, we sure did. What a fucking mission that was. Good God. Okay, well, we gotta wrap it up. Let's add our total XP. Well, we get 12 for that. Clear another card that had a PCA marker. Quite a lot. Because these all had A's. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So that's 24. And then we cleared everything. So that's another 10. So 34. Capturing enemy prisoners. Yes. That would be 6 more. So we're at 40 XP. Enemy casualties, there's 3. So 43 XP. Perform a successful point-blank grenade attack. Oh god, I mean, let's just say I did 4, because I'm sure I did quite a few. So let's just say 47 XP. Will I be able to spend 47 XP? Probably. Probably, one way or another. Yeah, close to it. I mean, there's probably going to be some skills, because I can only improve ranks by 1. Rally any weapons team, spotters, and HQs on their fire team side to their good order side. That's not gonna be... Oh, no, that's this missile team. Okay, that was rare. That would be it. Yeah, it's a rare thing. Okay, then... reduce all other LAT units to green experience level except those set aside as prisoner guards. Which means that this assault team technically counts as a line supplement. And 2-1 is maintaining his present status. Otherwise, yeah, basically, if there is any assault teams on the map, we can just bump them down to fire teams for this purpose. Which there's a couple. Okay. Reconstitute squads, HQs, staff, and company weapons teams with the lats. All right, let's. Ugh, God. Let's clean up and just get organized. We can ignore casualties. Let's get just like all these markers and terrain and cover and like we don't need any of this anymore. Let's just get clean and see what we have for lats. We have a lot of lats. We have a lot of fucking lats. Jesus. Jesus. Look at that. Bloodbath. Okay, then let's gather up let's gather up units that do not need any touch-ups. And we'll put them over here. You do. Oh, here's another fire team. You are good. You are very good. You never did a damn thing. You just watched us all die. Brilliant. The COHQ is good. You need a little bit. First Sergeant's good. Artie Fox is, he's an attachment, so he doesn't count. First Platoon pulled through. You need a little help. God, that's it that's on the board. Fuck. Okay. And 2-1 technically does need some help. Okay, and then all this needs to be reconstituted. Oh, God. All right, well, we got second platoon and third platoon. Just get them back right away. Second platoon, third platoon, XO. Those are all reconstituted. So second platoon. Third platoon, XO. Deputy commander. Those are all back to green right now. We're just doing this before we spend any XP. The first autocannon is back to green. The heavy bolter and the second missile team both back to green. Second missile and the bolter. Okay. Yeah, this is nothing. The mortar section was completely obliterated. That's a 3-stepper. But they're all 3-steppers. All this was fucked up. That's a lot. I have 5 more. I should have counted. Why didn't I count casualties? Okay, well, they're still on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Probably not 8, so 4. So I do have 1 veteran. So we have 5 plus 6, 11 plus 1 veteran. Okay. Then let's just make 1-1. I thought we salvaged one. Oh, wait a minute. Fuck. I shouldn't have done that. 1-1 was the one we salvaged. That was here. Right. So he's going to end up with a green. And that's this. Okay. I don't think we salvage anything else. I think all this has to be fully recovered. That makes sense. So let's do 1-2. They're gonna get the veteran. No, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should give that to like the heavy bolter. All right, we're going to give the heavy bolter the veteran. Which means we'll give 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, everything else is going to go back to green. So you're going green, green, green. So I spent 1 for that. We'll spend 2 more. 1, 2's back. 2, 1 is going green, green, green. You're spending this plus 1 of the 6. So I have 5 left. Fucking hell. We're going to be short 1. Yeah, we're not going to have full reconstitution for this. That's okay. We're heading into the patrols, so we'll be able to fill this out after that, but ouch. Let's get the mortar section back for full then. Back to green, green, green. So I have 2 left. It's not much of a squad, I suppose, but we'll just give each of them 1. So they'll both be out of commission here, but... yeah, we'll just put them... 2, 2, 1, 3. 2, 2, 1, 3. Oh, man, he had double veterans, too. Okay. So they're non-squads. Okay, then we have 47 XP, which means basically we're going to be promoting everything that can be promoted once. So this goes to line, this goes to line, this goes to line, this goes to line. Oh, what the hell? Let's just do greens to L's, so we don't have a single green left on the board. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Right. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Okay. Is that right? I think that's right. No, God. See, that's why you're not supposed to do it that way. I gotta undo. Don't do it that way. Because that makes it really hard for me to remember which ones I did or didn't do. Damn it, Mangg. I mean, I am recording, I suppose. It's recoverable one way or another. But no, we need to keep rewinding. Okay. That's good. Okay, well, we promoted those 3. And I had 47. I spent 3. So that's good. But really, like, we're meant to do it this way. Okay. So then we do it this way. Which will probably try, like, when I do next mission, it probably handles that for me. I wouldn't be surprised. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're down to 30. Good. Then, yeah, anything that's a line now gets promoted to veteran. Yeah. So 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Yeah, I told you we'd spend most of it. So 27 leaves us with 3. In which case I guess I would buy some sort of skill. I guess I'd buy general initiative. That's pretty good. And then, oh, I don't know, man. I'm flexible. I like the autos. Like auto spot. Fucking buy auto spot. That's everything. That's everything. So I'm gonna hit next mission and we're just gonna see how it fucks my shit up. Okay, it didn't touch this at all. Although it's still doing stuff. Okay. As mentioned, 2-2 and 1-3 are out of commission, so I'm gonna just move them back. Just so we don't get confused. Then, yeah, we can update all these. And I like that with TTS, you know, they have it where it updates the token, so I can just look at the token and a tooltip just tells me if it's a veteran or a line unit. Like that's a massive. Playing it on a tabletop, you don't have that benefit. So it's pretty great. All right, well, yeah, I mean we have 5 veteran squads. That's pretty good. I can't complain too much about where we're sitting. The biggest downside is second and third platoon being line units, but that's why they give you these patrols. You're gonna end up probably with a big group of veterans after this. Okay, that is everything updated. Whew. Okay. And then, of course, the 5th mission, as I keep saying, is combat patrols. Black Bow line patrols. Yep, under the moonlight again. It's very similar. So I think probably I'm just going to do these on my own. Just to avoid clogging up video time with patrols yet again. I mean, I think it's slightly different, but I can talk about it when I come back after doing all 3. And hopefully I have just non-stop veterans, or very close to it. No counterattack, thankfully. So then when we come back, we will be doing Mission 6, the Tithe Nexus Offensive. And we will have tanks. That'll be our first tank mission. So I will have to study the vehicle rules a little closer. That'll be pretty exciting. I really do want to actually finish through this campaign. Because, like, what sort of Fields of Fire fan am I if I can't even finish the frickin' Normandy campaign? But, you know, and it's nice. I mean, the game is tough, and it feels tough, but it's not that ungenerous to you. You know, even if it is dire, even if you fail a mission, you just get to reattempt it, and it's not like just a full reset. Like, you kind of jump right back into it after reconstituting and everything. and you get to like go back to cards you were already on and stuff. So it's fairly nice. It just can feel not nice a lot of the time. But hey, we're still here. We're still kicking it. So, all right. My name is Mangg. This has been Fields of Fire. We'll see you fine folks in the next part.